What's going on, guys? It's the Rambling Freak, Gregg Valentino, IronMag Labs, Rambling Freak, coming at you, baby. Alright? Each week, I try to give you some good rants here, go off a little bit in Rambling Freak style, but it's IronMag Labs, Rambling Freak. And you can go to IronMagLabs.com or MuscleGels.com for all your supplement needs. No matter what supplement you want, they have it, okay? And promo code Momo 15, okay? If you use that promo code, which is my promo code, they're going to give you 15% off of everything, all right? So whatever you want, it doesn't matter what it is, MuscleGels.com, IronMagLabs.com, okay? Promo code Momo15. I'm trying to save you money, all right? I had a friend that went there and she bought some stuff. She bought their Maximum Pump pre-workout, really great pre-workout. It's got it has to be refrigerated, okay, and it has clumping, so relax if you get it and it's clumped. It clumps up, but that's because it's got Hydromax in it, and it tells you that on the label. But she bought this, and it's the best pre-workout, and she didn't friggin' use the promo code Momo15, so she paid full price. So if you want something, no matter what it is, promo code Momo15. All right, let's get busy. So on the IronMag Labs YouTube channel, I had some kid asking me about, how do I make a career in bodybuilding as a teenager? Listen to me. Let me tell you something. It's not easy to make a career in bodybuilding, okay? Especially as a pro bodybuilder and everything. Pro bodybuilding, it's very hard. It's very difficult. There's only been, I don't know how many Mr. Olympias. I can count them in my head if I think about them. Let's see. You got the first one's Larry Scott. Okay, then you had Sergio Oliva. Alright, then you had Arnold, you had Frank Zane, you had Franco, you had Chris Dickerson, alright, you had Samir Banu, you had Lee Haney, then you had Dorian Yates, then you had Ronnie Coleman, that's 10, okay, then you had Jay Cutler, okay, you had Dexter Jackson, and you have Phil Heath. That's 13 guys, alright? I don't know if I missed one. I don't think I did. But that's 13 bodybuilders. Alright? 13. So there's only been 13 bodybuilders in the history of bodybuilding that have won a Mr. Olympia. And the Mr. Olympia contest has been going on over 50 years. So the chances of you being a Mr. Olympia, and I'm not shitting on your parade, okay? It's like, it's very slim. And to be honest with you, bodybuilding is really, in my opinion, it's more of a lifestyle, okay? When you're in this, it's more of a lifestyle. Rich Piana used to preach that all the time to guys. People don't realize that, okay? Because competition is tough. Competition is not decided by performance like in football or baseball or anything else. It's judged by people who. It's an opinion. Oh, I think he's got a better build than him. You understand what I'm saying? So take that into the factor, okay? To become as a teenager, in my opinion, what you have to do is first thing you got to do is stay away from steroids. No teenage boy should be taking steroids. No teenage boy, okay? You've only had hair on your dick a couple years. There's no reason that you need to take something like testosterone or nothing. Your own testosterone is screaming. There's no reason for that shit, okay? You see these young kids on there, and trust me, Dorian Yates once talked about this. You see these young boys, they're teenagers and stuff, where they're 20 years old or 21, and they're super jacked and they're super... Don't worry about it when they get off, and one day they will have to go off. Everybody does. Nobody stays on it forever. Arnold, Ronnie Coleman, Lee Haney, Dorian Yates. Look at them now, okay? But if you're a teenager and you're doing steroids and you shut your body down, it never comes back fully, all right? And you're not going to be able to stay on for the rest of your life. And when they do go off, you're going to be Pee Wee Herman. I trained 23 years naturally. I was a teenage bodybuilder and I was a teenage champion naturally. Okay, so my biggest recommendation for all teenage bodybuilders out there is to stay natural. Okay, don't do steroids. You don't need steroids. You don't need anything that to increase your testosterone. Your testosterone is flowing like a river, baby. Just learn how to tap into that. That's what you need to do. Learn how to tap into that. Stop listening to all these fucking momos on the goddamn internet. They don't know what they're talking about. Anybody can fucking take, everybody takes steroids these days, and anybody can get jacked. But keeping that shit is another thing. Okay? Eat clean. You gotta eat clean. If you want to be a bodybuilder, you gotta eat clean. You can't eat shit and expect to build a fucking great body off of shit. So my other biggest thing is to eat clean. That's for teenage bodybuilders. Gotta eat clean. So eating clean is very, very important. Alright? Number 3, don't miss workouts. Okay? You can't miss workouts. You gotta train when you're supposed to train. You gotta train. Your body is like a bank account. What you put into it is what you get out of it. If you don't put any money in the bank, you can't go to the bank and say, yeah, I want to take a withdrawal. I need some money. You know, they'll tell you, listen, you've made no deposits. There's nothing to take out of the bank. All right? So what you put in your body is what you get out of it. If you eat shit, you miss workouts, I don't care how many steroids you take, you ain't gonna reach your goals. All right? Have realistic goals. Your goal should be set by, like, saying, okay, I want to enter a local teenage show. Let's see how I do, okay? You don't want to sit there and say, okay, I need my road to the Olympia. Everybody wants to fast track. It doesn't work like that. So make realistic goals. Start off as square one. Go for a local teenage show and see how you do, all right? You don't need a guru when you're a teenager. You need to learn to find out what's right for you. You need to use a lot of trial and error, because there is not a guru out there in this sport that has all the answers. If there was, you could just sit here and say, hey, look, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger's workout right here. Look, I'm going to do this workout and I'm going to look like Arnold. And it doesn't work. It worked for Arnold, but it didn't work for a lot of other people. So what I'm saying to you is that find out what's right for you. Trial and error. Try different methods of sets and reps. You know, cut your rest periods. I'm a firm believer in cutting your rest periods. I like volume, but there are some people who don't like high volume. They just want to do heavy weight, lower reps. So find out what's right for you, the heavy duty type training. I don't like heavy duty training for me. I like high volume. But everybody's different. You talk to Mike Mensch, you talk to Dorian Yates, they did more to heavy duty. Okay, you talk to Arnold Schwarzenegger, trained each body part 3 times a week with high reps, high sets. He would do 50 sets for like biceps 3 times a week. So find out what's right for you. Okay? I don't believe you need to do the fasting thing. I don't believe you need to go keto as much. You know, if you're going to go for a show, that's a whole different ball game. But I think that you need to really, unless you're really overweight, you know, I think you just need to eat good and don't miss workouts and follow what I just said. Have realistic goals. Look, guys, steroids is something for older guys that you should, you know, as you get older, when your hormones are not what they were, that's a different story, okay? I didn't start taking steroids, I was like 35 years old. You know, I'm almost 60 right now. So what I'm fucking trying to tell you is that you don't need a drug. You need to use your head. And the most important thing you do is remember what you do when you're 21 years old, 18 years old, reflects on what happens to you when you're 50 years old. So if you don't get a job and get a goddamn career in your life, there's a difference. Working at McDonald's is a job, okay? But it's not a career. Being a personal trainer, it's more of a job. It's not a career. What are you going to do? You're going to spend 20, 30 years of your life trying to get new clients all the time? Do you know how hard that is to do? The market's flooded. Everybody and their brother does personal trainings. Every gym, everybody that's ever lifted a weight after freaking 6 months, they think they can do personal training. Okay? Get a real job. Get a career. All right? I'm sorry, not a real job, but a career. Okay? Be able to, you know, build a pension for yourself. I know sometimes you're only 21 years old. You say, I'm not thinking about a pension now. I'm not going to retire anytime soon. I'm young. Again, your own parents will tell you what happens to you at 20 reflects on what happens to you when you're 50. Okay? A lot of guys that get on a police force, they retire in their late 40s, and guess what? They get a pension. Okay? My friend makes $85,000. He only did 3/4 on a police force. He didn't even do his full 20 years. He got off after like 15, 16 years. And you know what? He got a pension, $85,000 a year for the rest of his life. Okay? That's what you want. You want a pension. You want to make sure that you put away money. This shit doesn't make you money. Okay? You want to do the personal training, you think you're going to be a YouTube star or some shit like that. You know, give me a break. The guys who made it from that were the first guys at the pyramid. YouTube's been around now. Okay? It's been over 10 years. So now it's, you know, market's flooded. Everybody and their brothers making fucking YouTube videos. Alright? Alright? Gabish? Use your head. Take things slowly. You're young. What you love now, you may hate later on. So, you understand? Take bodybuilding more of right now as a lifestyle and take it one step at a time. But definitely don't take steroids. And definitely get your life together and get a career. Look for a career. Go to school, get something to fall back on, because this is more than likely you're not going to be able to make a living doing this. Okay? Gabish? Alright. I'm not shitting on anybody's parade, but let's be realistic here. Okay? Rich Piano used to talk about this shit all the time. He's right. Alright, guys. This is Gregg Valentino telling you I'll see you next video. I love you guys. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Whatever your spin is, you know what I mean? Be good to your kids. Stop fucking around. Do the right thing. Okay? Use your head. You don't need this. Not no teenager. Not some guy who's, you know, not some boy who's had hair on his dick for a fucking couple years. You don't need no fucking testosterone. Your testosterone's flowing. When I was your age, I couldn't wait to get out of that. Couldn't wait for my parents to leave the house. You know? You know what I'm saying? It was, my testosterone was screaming in my ears all the time. You don't need testosterone. You don't need steroids. Not as no teenager. Sorry. And to me, if you're under 25, you shouldn't be doing it. But, hey, I'm just a fucking Momo like you. Stop fucking around. Alright, IronMag Labs, promo code Momo15. You want supplements? Use that promo code, you save money. You don't want to save money? Pay the full price. Alright. See you in the next video.